Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your February mid-month reading. I'm looking at the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine journey for you all for the second half of February. So that's really what the spread will look at. We just started Mercury retrograde, and I wanted to talk about it just for a second. Mercury as a planet, ruler of Gemini and Virgo, is the messenger of the skies, and it rules the mind and communication, also travel and technology, right? So lots of people talk about how they have their car breaks down, or their flights were delayed, or their technology, their computer crashes, right? Lots of communication issues and difficulties are reported during retrogrades. Part of the reason for a lot of that is that magnetically, it's a very magnetic planet. It's believed to be made up of mostly iron. When it's retrograde, it's at its closest point to the sun, and it's the fastest moving planet. So you can imagine if it's moving so fast that it's perceived to be going backwards and it's tighter to the earth, we're going to be impacted by that magnetic pull. So I just wanted to clarify that. But it's all about the re's, right? Resting, relaxing, recharging, rebooting, reviewing, realigning. I wrote a bunch down here. Reflecting, reevaluating, reassessing, renewing, recalibrating, releasing. But here's the last part of this. It is also about reconnecting, resolving, and reuniting. It is the most common period for divine counterparts who are in separation to reunite, to resolve issues, right? So you'll also hear about a lot of people coming back into union during a retrograde, people from the past showing up again that you would never think in a million years you would hear from. Just, male, female, doesn't matter. Just thought I'd share that little friendly note with you. So what I want to pull first is a card from the Energy Oracle. And let's see what comes out for Divine Masculine. Anxiety in reverse. And interesting, both cards are in reverse. Divine Masculine gets anxiety in reverse, card number 18. 1 and 8 is 9, so that's like completion. Something feels resolved here, but we'll look at that. And both of them add up to 9. Card number 9, broken heart here for Divine Feminine. So let's start with card 18. And I want to just see quickly the reversal mean. Okay, so I'm correct. Finally, relief. The nightmare of a card reversed could mean, this nightmare of a card reversed could mean one of two things. Either a recent problem is on its way out, causing you to feel more relaxed, right in time for the retrograde, or you have mastered the old habit of worry and have freed yourself from anxiety within. Either way, anxiety reversed is a good omen of more relaxed and peaceful times to come. Maintain a trusting attitude and let the difficulties and fear thoughts fade away into the distance. So very interesting that this comes in for Divine Masculine, since I'm focused a little bit on Divine Masculine's part of the journey this week. A lot of people asking me where their divine counterpart, mostly Divine Masculines, are on their journey into understanding the power of the connection. So that's sort of what I'm looking at. Right now, it looks pretty good. It looks like they are starting to release their anxiety. Card number 9 here for Divine Feminine in reverse. I can't even make this up. I love this so much. So it was reversed, and this card, 1 and 8, adds up to 9, and this is card number 9. So Scorpio, you are very much mirroring your twin's energy, or soulmate's energy. The broken heart reverse marks a time of renewal, right? And hope. The pain and trauma are behind you now, and you can trust that greater joy is on the way. Whatever has happened to hurt you in the past, you're now free to move on. The universe has much better things in store for you, so finish letting go of any residual grief and open your life to new to your new self-loving intention. Joyous connections will follow. So again, I'm feeling the flavor of the retrograde in both these cards. I love that they came out for you here, Scorpio. They even look very harmonious with the red, and we just came through Valentine's. If you're watching when I'm posting this, and by the way, this is a general reading for the collective, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't speak to you, you can feel free to look at the other individual sign that represents your rising sign. Also, because we are dealing with a retrograde, if you do know what sign your planet Mercury is in, that would be a good one to watch as well. All right, so I want to also pull some wisdom of the oracle here. See if we can get a hit on what's going on wisdom-wise. What might guide the next half of this month for you, Scorpio? Imagine, beautiful, chaos and conflict by the book. So I think you have to imagine a place where if you just go by the book and you don't reinvent the wheel, right? Just let Mercury retrograde do its thing. We can shift the energy of chaos and conflict. This energy, chaos and conflict, is definitely the energy of a retrograde. A lot of people have conflict in communications. There can be things very chaotic, especially, let's say that you travel for work. It could be a very stressful time for you that could be very chaotic with travel, very chaotic with regard to communication, interpersonal communication at the workplace. Just keep that in mind. It doesn't happen to everybody because some people just aren't in tune with that. Some people are just, they're not impacted by cosmic energies. I am. I never was, but when I finally started to realize a pattern and I turned to the skies, things were made a lot more clear. So anyway, I think this Imagine is a beautiful card. It is really about your ability to see the wide array of possibilities, what's possible for you. And the only way you can do that is to take the time you're being given right now to reevaluate everything, to reassess, to relax enough so that you can take an honest look at what's going on in your connection. Chaos and conflict might pop up in the retrograde period here. So I say go by the book. Don't try to reinvent the wheel, especially not in this connection. Because we're getting past the brokenheartedness and the anxiety, and we're moving into this period where there may be reconnection or resolving issues. You may just want to go with the flow during this retrograde and allow what happens. Imagine a better connection. Imagine better, stronger communication. Imagine understanding each other. That can't hurt. So what I want to look at right now for you is, for you, dear Scorpio, and this reading is mostly, this part of the reading is mostly talking about divine masculine, where they are on their journey. In the extended, I will do the full reading, including divine feminine, and then the connection, and then the questions that I usually get asked are about what messages are the universe trying to send me, what messages is my divine counterpart trying to send me, how might this, what might the outcome look like, what might the timing be. So all that is covered in the extended. But for now, I just want to look at divine masculine and where they are on their journey with you. If you are Scorpio and you're divine masculine, this could be about you. But you can always flip it around. All right, let's see where we go. Nine comes up. Yeah, 9 of Wands here. Wow, 8 of Wands, Ace of Cups, presently Ace of Cups, my goodness. King of Wands. So what I'm feeling here is quite possible you're either dealing with a fire sign here, Aries, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe even a water sign with this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I'm feeling a lot of fire. It could just be that they have a lot of fire in their chart, but I'm really feeling fire energy here. And what I think is, I feel like they've completed whatever was burdensome to them. Like, for example, this here feels like 9 of Swords to me. The anxiety. I know it's card number 18. 1 and 8 is 9, and 9 of Swords is high anxiety. So I almost feel like this card and this card, the anxiety and the burden are completed. So this person is not giving up. Your divine masculine is not giving up. The part of the journey that they're on right now, very much interested in communicating, really wanting to talk things through. That may present some chaos and conflict if you do that during this Mercury retrograde. So be prepared for that. Come from a place of love, because this is what they want. This is what they want, and the outcome is King of Wands. You know, how's it going to turn out? They're going to go after what they want. What do they want? Ace of Cups. They want a brand new start at love with you. So this is really a beautiful spread here for your divine masculine, Scorpio. And again, feel free to flip it if you need to. If you think this is not divine masculine, but it's your energy, we'll see in the extended what we've got going on then for the other. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Tower. Tower comes in a lot during retrograde, so I won't be surprised to see it show up. Wheel of Fortune. I feel this person you're dealing with, your divine masculine, has not given up on having it all. The 10 of Pentacles, right? Everything we work so hard to build in our lives. You can see all the generations there in, you know, from grandparents to the parents to the baby to the house in the background. Actually, in this card, it's a castle. But, you know, they haven't given up on it. There is something that's going on right now, this very minute, that is maybe shattering all their illusions, and they're sort of throwing up their hands and leaving it to fate. Wheel of Fortune. They do want to move forward. I will say that the Tower is Aries energy and the Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius, just so you know what astrological energy is showing up. What they want to do is communicate more than anything else. That's sort of the stage. 5, 6, 7. 8 of Wands, they're pretty progressed. Talking about wow, okay. So the communication really is going to be about, I feel that they've been observing you from afar. They've sort of kept tabs on you, not in a creepy way, in a completely above board way, because we do have the Justice here. I feel that they've been watching you maybe on social media or keeping tabs through people you may know in common. They want to communicate about justice. Now, for some of you, this is going to be them talking to you about possibly getting divorced, that they may be in the middle of a divorce process or may have filed for a divorce or a separation. That can be because we have the communication card here. It can also just be about communicating about, you know, maybe reestablishing fairness in the connection. You know, things have been out of alignment between the two of you and they want to be more fair and balanced and just. And that's part of what they're communicating, because the Page of Swords can be a spy, you know, that little detective, but can also be a communicator of truth and bringing news to you of something that's honest and truthful. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, and I kind of feel like they really want to enjoy your attention. They want to enjoy the stability of your connection. I know that you're a water sign, but that's okay. You can still be a divine feminine in this Queen of Pentacles energy. I do feel that they are either shifting away from a Queen of Pentacles that's in their life, or they're telling you in this Page of Swords energy that they would really like to be. See, she is a very nurturing energy. The Queen of Pentacles often reminds me of the Empress in that very loving, very, I'm just going to say it. The Queen of Pentacles is very fertile, okay? So it's about abundance of all things and everything multiplying. That's why she's got the little rabbit on her lap. I'm not trying to be cutesy here. I'm just saying that she does have a very gentle, nurturing energy and very stable and grounded as well. And I feel that this divine masculine is wanting to communicate about being open to reestablishing balance and fairness in the connection they've been watching. They see how grounded and stable you are. It's obvious to me that they long for that nurturance. They miss it. Ace of Cups is what they want. Brand new start at love. Yeah. They're choosing you here. Wow. Lovers is a card of Gemini. Beautiful energy. Yes. All right, Scorpio, brace yourself. 10 of Cups. Ace of Cups. Lovers. 10 of Cups. They want the happily ever after. I feel this divine masculine, for those who feel that it is speaking to their connection, I feel this person's really grown a lot. I feel they're really well on their way to knowing what they want and are preparing to go after it. Let's see what this King of Wands has to say. Future outcome from the perspective of divine masculine. From this person's perspective, they're going after what they want. What do they want? There's the Ace of Cups again. This message is very, very clear to me. I feel that they've been patient. Yeah, underneath the deck is the energy of the Seven of Pentacles. Look at, just sort of weary after waiting a long, long time for the fruits of their labor to sort of take root. I feel this person has perceived themselves as patiently waiting for the right time to act on what they want. And now I feel they may be forced. So even though they're ready to move, they're not giving up on this connection, but they've finished with a burdensome lesson. They're almost at the 10 of Wands, almost shoveling it out to the door. But what they want here is this Ace of Cups with you. They want to choose you and this 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles lifestyle. Got it? But I feel like they've been held back. Something has held them back. That's why that Page of Swords is there. And now I feel that, especially right now, we have a lunation where the moon is passing between Mars and the sun or Mars and Earth. So we're not going to be able to see Mars. It's going to vanish. That, I think, is tomorrow for a brief period of time. So when that happens, it's almost like that Mars energy, that drive we have, we're just sort of aimless for a short period of time. But I feel like this Mars energy is coming in to say, yeah, I'm not going to leave it up to you because you've delayed so long. So we have Tower and then Wheel of Fortune. What I'd like to do in the extended is now pull the cards for you, dear feminine, or if I have it reversed, that's fine. I'm pulling it for the other person, as well as the cards representing your connection, and then all of the energetic messages I spoke about, and more of a final outcome for where we move forward. But I think the days of the broken heart and anxiety are behind you. Imagine a connection without the chaos and conflict. Maybe go buy the book and let's see where this takes us. If this is speaking to you, Scorpio, the link to the extended is below. I look forward to seeing you there. For the rest of you, have a wonderful rest of the week. Bye.